Hi, so I need to go to bed soon, but I just wanted to say that this weekend was very productive. And so in the end, I did like around 15 hours of film work this week. And so what I understood is that if during the working days I kind of don't push myself hard, it's better because then I don't need the rest that much. And also I think like distractions are fine. Because in the end of the day, like if you check Facebook a few times, like how to say that, like you do something and then you are kind of stuck on the next step, and at this moment you just check Facebook, like scroll down a few times, then go back, okay? And so you are kind of, you reset your, like, because it's kind of accumulating, oh, what should I do here? And then you get distracted, then you go back and then it feels better. So it's like fresh start kind of stuff. And I think in the end of the day, when you are doing it that way, your brain kind of thinks that you are not really, I don't know, under pressure, and it's not like you are pushing your brain, no, stay concentrated on this one. Because I don't think, I don't know, maybe some people, for some people it works better, but oh my god, is the window open? 1 second. Yeah, it was open. I don't want people to hear my monologue from the street. So basically, yes, I mean, like my brain needs mini rest all the time, and then it works better. Also, what helped me was that the girl, the actor who will be playing in my film, she kind of took time and really edited my script. And so since she did that, and tomorrow we are going on Meetup, where I hope to find the rest of the actors that I need. And also it would be really nice to find somebody who could manage the lighting. Like if I don't need to worry about that, it would be so much less thing to do for me. And also same for sound, if somebody could kind of arrange, because so what I did this weekend after, because like that person, that girl did not understand that how like scenes really work. I mean, I don't blame her. I did not understand it either a few months ago, but now I kind of know that it's not like, for example, she said she's running around the house or around the room, so that will be harder to shoot than, for example, if she stays in frame and just moves maybe like a little bit. And also because it's so time limited, right? It's just 3 minutes and 20 seconds that we have, so you can't really do, like, for example, they start conversation in the kitchen and then they move to the living room and sit on the sofa. No, you can't do it here. So things like that. So she kind of motivated me to speed up the process and actually show her the concepts, what I got. For example, this sofa is the one that will be filmed, and the clock and the park bench and all kind of stuff. And also I kind of did a shot, so to count how many times I need to change the camera angle. And also we did some practice shooting today with my husband. That was awesome, and I learned something. And yeah, I mean, I kind of have this sequences, so it will be like seven scenes in total. And I already cut one scene, and then there are 2 scenes that I don't know exactly what shots I will do yet, so I need to practice. And I think for that I need like 2 people to better understand what I need there. So I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I think it might be like I will make a fake people and just practice on them. But I don't think it will work because they need to like look at each other, because like where you cut actually depends how they move. And like, for example, if they look like this way, then you cut and then you see what they were looking at or something like that. so yeah, then I went to gym as well, and I walked. I had some time on fresh air. It was just awesome, and I was like, oh, thank you so much that you went out, because it was so good, like to just sit in park for a few minutes. And then I also did some meal prep for tomorrow. So tomorrow is kind of big day, and I'm not nervous right now, because I mean, in the end of the day, when we were practicing today with my husband, and I got his back, right? So it was like, even if I don't find anyone, like, you will help me, right? He was like, yeah. So yeah, that's really awesome. And I learned like how much it really takes to make a film, like, because this is like 3 minutes movie, and it has like tons of stuff you need to plan and consider. And I'm so happy that I registered for this festival, because it is giving me such a practice already. And I mean, there is still so much going on. And yeah, so I think you can technically make a full feature film yourself, but it will take you years. So that's it. I mean, that's the only difference, like how much you can take on yourself. And for example, we went to see Avengers in the cinema, and in final credits it was like more than 100 people just doing rotoscoping in After Effects. Not After Effects, they're using different software, but does not matter. I mean, just selecting the objects in frame. It was like 100 people. So imagine if it was like doing one person, right? Like it would be like 10 years later that would be ready if you want that quality of effects. But yeah, I mean, even if your film does not have any effects, it just needs this huge work, huge manpower. And yeah, I mean, I know there are some crews that are too many people. Like I have heard that some productions kind of hire too many people, so you don't need so many people. It's harder to manage them. But yeah, I mean, there should be a balance. But oh, I mean, I'm so excited because I'm getting all this experience. Also, like these ideas that came from another person, I kind of did not accept it. And this, because yeah, I mean, some of them I didn't like it. Some of them we just won't fit in time. And first I was like, oh my God, I need to please her because she took time and she did that. But then I was like, I mean, that's my project in the end of the day, and I have my vision. So, I mean, I respect her opinions, and some of the stuff was really nice, and I'm gonna use that. But just changing stuff because you are afraid that somebody will feel bad about that, I mean, it's not how it works. And they should not feel bad about that, because, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't feel bad about that if somebody give me their script to read and I suggest that, hey, can I do some additions, what I think? And they're like, oh, yes, sure. So it doesn't mean that they will accept everything, right? And I won't be like, oh my God, how dare you don't do, yeah, I mean, stuff like that. So, but then I kind of imagined how it's in a big production. For example, imagine I'm directing this film and she is a producer, so she's actually financing that. And so she has rights to actually change it. And for example, there is something that it's very important for me, and I think that like that joke should stay there like it is. But she, for example, does not like that part, and she just changes it. And then it kind of affects me, right? Oh my God, no, like in my vision that was different. But I mean, she says, oh, like I'm a producer, I'm financing your film, so you do what I want. And then like you just start drinking alcohol or drink that kind of stuff. So I think it happens frequently. And I was watching this, some like tutorials from Composer, and he was like months later, I go to director again, and he's like already, his mind has changed and he is a different person. He's stressed out because all these producers and all the people influenced him and made him change his vision like 1,000 times. So it might be that first what he told me, that I need this kind of music because there will be this kind of mood in my film, like few months later it might be completely changed. And he said it's good that if somebody can remind him that, hey, you know, like you wanted something else in the beginning and now you are just dancing under producers' music, if you can say that. And I was gonna say something else. Yes, so for these situations, there is actually a name, I forgot now. But if director feels that the movie was taken from him or her, they can use this other name in credits instead of their real name, so that it won't be in their portfolio at all. But I mean, can you imagine how hard that is, that you worked on a film probably for months and then they made you change it, like, or everything, and you just say, no, it has nothing to do with me. And you need to like process that, and you need to recover from that, and you just say, oh, maybe next time I will have better producers or something like that. I mean, it's, yeah, well, in that case, probably it's better to just take the movie, run away, and then just work on it alone in the woods, and in 10 years you will have the movie that you want.